Hello my gorgeous souls, welcome on into today's morning message for Thursday the 13th of May. How are we doing? How are we doing this fine Thursday? Thursdays are like my favorite day of the week. I don't know why, they just are. They're like a pre-Friday. But yeah, welcome on in guys. Today we're going to be looking at what's going on in your life right now for the morning message. So whoever's resonating with this video, my intention is to give you some clarity on what is happening in your life at the moment. So let's get started. If this video resonates with you guys, you know the drill. Give me a like and comment and subscribe if you enjoy. As well, to book a personal reading with me, you can do that in the link below. And that would be super fun to do. I love personal readings. I love my personal readings. But yes, okay, Spirit. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot going on this week with you guys who are resonating with these vids. Lots of shadow work being done. Looking at the shadow, integrating the shadow, which are just parts, darker parts of us that we shun, reject. So feels like these parts of us are coming to the surface so we can heal them and integrate them and start loving them. Because in order to love yourself whole, yeah, you gotta love the dark parts of you. So anyway, what's happening here? Magical Map Sifter. Once again, we had this in our Twin Flame love reading for the Divine Feminine. Magical Map Shifter is happening in your life right now. All right, can we get some clarification, please? Some clarification, please. Spiritual gifts, spiritual knowledge, waking up to knowledge about who you are, what you're here to do. And the World card came out. This one came out on Monday about ending cycles, completing cycles. Yeah. Feels like there's a lot going on. Whoever's resonating with this, it feels like there's a lot going on in your life right now. It's kind of like a whirlwind. It could be in an overwhelming way, but it looks like you're juggling a lot at the moment. You are juggling a lot in the moment, completing cycles, ending cycles. But we know this because like the theme of the week has been working on mindset, working on the victim mentality, transforming belief systems. So it's like you're busy in the external world and you're busy in the internal world, it feels like. Like you're completing a lot of cycles internally, letting go, releasing a lot internally, but then also externally, like a lot can be happening. Like maybe you're moving or maybe you're traveling, maybe things are just busy, like you have a lot of plans. Maybe like all your weekends are like booked doing something. Like it just feels very busy. A lot of transformations, a lot of cycles completing. Lots happening here. Okay, what is completing? What is a cycle that's completing? Ooh. Okay. Okay, Page of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this feels like you're forming new beliefs based on your self-worth, or you're focusing a lot on like your self-image mindset. Like how do you perceive yourself? It looks like you're integrating new beliefs about who you are. And because a lot is transforming, you could be very impressed by yourself as to how well you're able to keep up with the changes or with the like challenges or all the transformation. You're doing a great job at keeping up with everything, juggling everything. Like you're doing a great job at it internally and externally. And it looks like you are implementing these new belief systems on who you are, what you're worth, what you're valued at, right? Because you're priceless, really. Okay, I just want to get one on this magical map shifter. The Empress, yes, okay. And the High Priestess at the bottom. There's so much feminine energy in this spread. Like there's just so much femininity and flow and grace and love and unconditional love for self. So the Empress came out for the magical map shifter. So yeah, you're really stepping into, this looks like you're up leveling on your self-love journey. Looks like you've gotten rid of a lot of beliefs of unworthiness, not enoughness, and you're integrating new beliefs of I am worthy. I deserve all the abundance, all the love in the world, right? It looks like you've completed a cycle of victim mentality. It feels like your feminine energy is being renewed. That's what it feels like. Through all this juggling, through all this transformation, your divine feminine within is transforming through all of those changes and is growing brighter and better than ever before. You are stepping into your self-love. You are loving yourself wholly. You're redefining who you are, what you're worth. You're transforming a lot of beliefs about who you are, a lot of like self-image. And that is an empowering experience, right? Going back to like that shadow work, like having done the shadow work, you grow a lot of self-love from that shadow work, right? Because you bring love to the spaces that reside in fear. So the places of yourself that you reject, or places where like you feel guilt or shame, or all of these things that keep us low vibe, it's like you're releasing a lot of these things. You're transforming a lot of it. And through that releasing, you're allowing the feminine energy to flow back up and be in grace. And with that, life just flows, right? Like when you trust in the universe, when you trust in your purpose, your soul path, even if you don't know the way, even if you don't know what it looks like, you can still show up and be that embodied, beautiful, divine feminine, regardless of gender. You can be like a man and still embody like that divine feminine energy. You still are divine feminine, or have divine feminine in you. So yeah, it does not rely on gender. But it looks like you guys have done a lot of shadow work, letting go of beliefs about who you were, and really just loving yourself wholly, which is what I was talking about at the beginning of this reading. Loving yourself wholly is what it looks like is being had. Looks like is what's happening. For you lovely souls resonating with this reading, congratulations on loving yourself. Loving yourself wholly anyway. Because how do we allow great amounts of abundance in, and great amounts of love and happiness and joy? How do we allow that into our lives if there are parts of us that we reject, that we shame, that we hold guilt over? We have to just bring it all up and love it anyways, alchemize it anyway. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, what's happening here. Like you're alchemizing all of these beliefs, feelings, doubts, shames, any guilt, fears. And you're just like, okay, bringing it all up to the surface. Let's do it. Let's deal with it. And that takes a lot of courage, right? And a lot of fortitude. Because getting sucked into that shadow aspect, that shadow part of us, can be easy, right? But it's diving in and then like coming back out. And it looks like you're like out of like the shadow. Like you've come out of it. And now there's like a new sense of, this is who I am. This is my worth. This is my value. I deserve everything, right? So, wow, it looks like those of you who are resonating with the previous videos of transforming the mindset earlier this week, it looks like you guys have been doing the work of noticing your thoughts, transforming those thoughts, making them more self-loving, and loving yourself unconditionally, because you deserve it, right? You deserve it. You gotta love yourself unconditionally. And that is a part of the spiritual journey, is going through this, going back to self, loving thyself again. Because we're programmed growing up to dislike certain parts of us, and like, oh, that behavior is bad, don't do this, don't do that, like you should be ashamed of that. Like you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too this, you're too that, like your nose is too big, you're this, you're that, like all of these things, all these labels that like have been put on us. Or like your hair is too ugly, or like whatever, right? Like these things that we hear over our years become embedded in us until we like dive deep and find them and bring them back to surface and love them. Like, no, I'm not too fat, I'm not too skinny, like I'm perfect, right? Or like hair, skin color, everything, like our physical being. Like, we're shamed a lot about it, right? In media and society. So it's just coming back to the awareness of I love myself regardless of anything. I love myself unconditionally. So beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely reprogramming new affirmations of self-worth. So yes, for those of you who are resonating with this, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Please give yourself a pat on the back if you have been self-loving. It is not an easy journey, most definitely not, but it is worth it in the end. Because once you love yourself, you can manifest all of your heart's desires. Really. So anyway, you guys, if this has resonated with you, give me a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you are going through this self-love journey of loving yourself unconditionally. But apart from that, I wish you guys a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you guys in my next video. I'm sending you so much love and light as per usual. Take care, guys.